Hey everyone, this is C Crypto Daily Buzz. Today is April 5th, 2026, and we're looking at where Bitcoin might go next in April, how East Asian regulators are reshaping digital asset rules, and what the latest DeFi hack fallout means for investors in Southeast Asia. This channel summarizes the most important crypto news for investors in Southeast Asia, including traders and OFWs in the Philippines, Vietnam, Indonesia, and across the region. Issue 1. BTC in April. History says bounces, on-chain says caution. Bitcoin is starting April around the mid-60K zone after losing roughly 23% in Q1, its worst opening quarter since 2018, and the first time ever that January, February, and March all closed red in the same year. Historically, April has been one of Bitcoin's better months, but this time on-chain valuation models are flashing a possible 46-54K downside area later in the cycle, while ETF flows over the past 30 days have quietly reaccumulated around 50,000 BTC. For traders in Southeast Asia, including those in the Philippines and Vietnam, this sets up April as a survival month above 60K rather than an easy run back to all-time highs. My view is that investors and OFWs using remittance flows should position for a wide range, avoid betting everything on either a sharp bounce or a crash, and let their time horizon and risk tolerance decide how aggressively they trade this chop. Issue 2. East Asia builds a shared digital asset rulebook. A new analysis says Seoul, Hong Kong, and Tokyo are converging on a unified style of digital asset regulation in 2026, focused on stablecoin licensing, institutional access, and tokenized asset frameworks that look increasingly similar across the three hubs. South Korea's Financial Services Commission has ended a 9-year ban so that around 3,500 listed companies and professional firms can allocate up to 5% of equity capital into the top 20 cryptocurrencies, while also capping big shareholder stakes in exchanges at roughly 15–20% to prevent past governance problems. For Southeast Asia investors, this East Asian convergence means large regional institutions are likely to get more comfortable holding BTC, ETH, and top altcoins through fully regulated channels, which can support liquidity and legitimacy over time. In my opinion, traders and long-term holders in the Philippines, Vietnam, and Indonesia should pay attention not just to US regulation, but also to how Korea, Hong Kong, and Japan align, because many exchanges serving C users rely on licenses and banking access in those markets. Issue 3. Drift hack fallout shows DeFi's social engineering risk. More details on the Drift protocol incident show that attackers drained around $286 million in just 12 minutes on April 1st. By manufacturing fake collateral over weeks and exploiting pre-signed administrative transactions to empty core vaults. The Solana-based Perpetuals exchange saw its TVL drop from about $550 million to near $230 million, and its token price fell more than 35–40%, while blockchain analytics firms have linked the laundering pattern to DPRK-associated actors. For DeFi users in Southeast Asia, this case underlines that not all attacks start with a simple code bug. Social engineering of signers, fake tokens, and complex governance routes can be just as dangerous. My advice is that traders in the Philippines, Vietnam, and Indonesia should treat leverage on DeFi derivatives platforms with extra caution, diversify across audited protocols, and always keep enough funds on safer rails so a single exploit does not wipe out their whole portfolio. Summary: 1 Bitcoin enters April after its worst Q1 since 2018, with history bullish but on-chain models still warning of deeper downside. 2 Seoul, Hong Kong, and Tokyo are converging on a shared 2026 rulebook for stablecoins, institutions, and tokenized assets. 3 Drift's $286 million exploit shows DeFi attacks can combine fake collateral, admin keys, and state-linked hackers, not just code bugs. Ending. This video is for information and education only and is not financial advice. All investment decisions and risks are your own responsibility. If this video was helpful, please subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell. And if you want more chart analysis and trading insights, join our free Telegram channel. The link is in the description below. See you in the next one.